She explains it all in this Instagram post from overnight. Klobuchar writes that empathy, caring, and trust are missing from politics, and Joe Biden will restore those. She also writes that Joe Biden knows you and he's going to fight for you. Last night, Klobuchar was on stage with Biden in Dallas, enthusiastically announcing her support for the former vice president. Afterwards, she talked about dropping out of the race, saying it was a hard decision. Her campaign peaked in New Hampshire last month with a third-place finish, but she just couldn't sustain the momentum. So after the South Carolina primary, she says she thought about what's best for the country.
I knew I could keep going. I had some delegates, and we knew I was going to win Minnesota based on 3 polls, including one we'd done ourselves. But I thought, what's best? And I think what's best is to unify our country, because I don't want to spend the next 4 months tearing other people apart.
So big picture wise, Klobuchar's endorsement of Biden accomplishes one goal, which is to solidify the moderate vote behind one candidate in the battle against Senator Bernie Sanders. And just last night, Sanders held a rally in St. Paul asking for Klobuchar voters to support him. So, Gia, it'll be interesting to see what happens in our state today.
Yeah, we'll see how much of a boost this is going to give Biden. Thanks, Ellery.